Match is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Round 2 between Fusion and Punisher's first game mode here on Race for Victory. Capture the wool. Race to the other side, grab the wool, bring it back, capture, and you are good. Bridges going straight from spawn. Punisher sending a lot of their players all the way to the front lines. No one grabbing iron armor. Unlike Fusion. Where's Fusion? Fusion, they're gathering their resources, and now they're just making it to the middle. Punisher's grabbing the TNT first, also grabbing those diamond blocks. They're getting shot at. Not much protection there on the side islands for the TNT. TNT being blown up on Fusion's side. Fusion now, no more TNT. That TNT is being blown up by arrows going through the lava there. So great move on Punisher's part. Punisher's getting that diamond. Got it blocked up there, so no shots being fired. And just a lot of pressure in the middle. Punishers know how valuable those diamonds are, and hopefully they can put them to good use. Airfire going off the middle. Fusion have a bit of a better armor advantage, and they are trying to push a sky bridge. Quick defense is going up. Really just blocks are all you kind of need. No real buttons necessary, because if you can't hold them off in the middle, then you've already lost the game, pretty much. Surprise Punishers, still no armor. I'm not sure if anyone's back in their spawn making that armor. They are reinforcing those bridges, but no one really mining out the iron too much here. Fusion are going for that sky bridge nice and early. Hopefully they don't focus too much on the sky bridge, or else they will lose that ground game. But they are going up high right now. Forest being set on fire for Fusion, so they will probably use that area as a main kind of defensive wall. Forest also on fire for Punishers. Both teams experienced. They know what to do. But still just arrows kind of raining down. Fusion with a bit of a high ground advantage. And hopefully they have a teammate come back to either reinforce those stairs or actually place down some stairs. Punisher's going up for one now. Punisher's kind of getting shot back. Oh no, he's on fire. That's a slaw of Punishers. They're slow. Punisher's now reinforcing the bridge to get the other set of diamonds there. The TNT's gone. They just haven't captured them yet. Punishers don't have to worry about those diamonds going up. And explosions. We might see them utilize that TNT elsewhere in the map, either to create a big hole in the ground, big gap or divot. We see ladders and buttons being placed by Fusion. Fusion only leaving one person back to really defend. That's really all that's necessary. I do have a chest over here. This chest they're putting extra supplies in. Of course, resource usage is very important. Fusion really pushing up close to the front lines with their sky bridge at the moment. Lots of fire going across, and no one on Punishers really defending those wool rooms, unlike Fusion, not even a wall or anything. It's pretty surprising. Not terribly. Fusion, Punishers have some diamond armor now. And they are now equipping up and going to push a bit into the late game. No one on Punishers. No one on Punishers really on the front lines, and that allows one of the Fusion members to go in and start mining underneath. I'm surprised they didn't try placing more blocks, expanding that sky bridge, and that momentary lapse when Punishers, no one's on the front lines. No one's pushing forward. Bridges in the middle, not too effective. Really hard to kind of hold off and gain ground control of, so that's why we're seeing a lot more skybridge pushing at the moment. As we see those player highlights. Now we see Punishers going out and setting fire to the wall on the side. Of course, there's this bedrock wall here, so the only way across is, if you were tunneling, is off the side there. It looks like they're going to try and pit this up, or at least create a way to know when Fusion's trying to tunnel across. Punisher's able to claim all. Nope, they did not claim the side diamonds yet. A surprising move, leaving Fusion an opportunity to get that. A lot of Fusion players all up in iron armor right now, and they are going to continue blocking off the other wool room, the lime wool. Stairs even being made on Fusion's side, made out of cobblestone, so the bridge can't be set on fire. Although they might have problems if that gets taken over by Punishers and gets watered. That's going to be very difficult. Arrows raining down on Punisher's side on top of their sky bridge, or on top of their staircase to a sky bridge. Both teams trying to race to the other side into those wool rooms, capture the wool and bring it back to their own side, place it on their monument. Let's go ahead and check out what is actually inside the wool room real quick here. There is some pretty good supplies. You have lots of potions. You get some enchanted armor protection, some golden apples. This is a very old school and limited supply sort of map, and the wool is inside there. The monument, they need to bring it back to their own side and place it right here. So let's get both teams are continuing to do right now. Fusion doing a really good job pushing that sky bridge while also holding ground. A very 50-50 split push at the moment. Looks like water is being placed. It's covering the arrow chests in the middle of the map. Also, somehow Punishers makes a TNT cannon. I guess it would protect it in some way, but there's no real TNT besides the ones around the diamond on the map. I'm not seeing the Fusion Tunneler anymore. They might have gotten picked off earlier, maybe came up too high. Looks like his tunnel didn't get too far and he kind of popped his head here and died. Someone's asking about the texture pack I'm using. It's mostly default. I think bows have small indicators on them. And then I think the clear water was taken from Shiny Dialga's live streamer pack, who might have taken that from Plastic's pack. The clear water definitely helps the live streaming situation a bit. Also, this live streamer pack, no GUI, also turns that compass clear. So check out the Plastics pack. Look at that nice bridge by Los Fishies there, pushing the skybridge a little farther right now. Punishers reinforcing their skybridge a little bit, making that super wide, adding stairs, but that is made out of wood. If Fusion has flint and steel, then we might see them go and burn that guy up. No one pushing underneath, no one sneaking past that I didn't see so far. There was some water placed by Punishers, it seemed, turning that lava into obsidian, kind of connecting the channels as it were. And we see Punishers kind of going down here a little bit. Not quite sure why. They might just be checking to make sure no one's snuck past them. Or they're planning a ground push. If they can provide a distraction, push the sky bridge, then they might be able to sneak by underneath without Fusion noticing. Fusion doing a good job exposing the middle of the map here along those sides. There's a lot more bedrock here than I remember. They were able to grab some lava here and make obsidian protecting the sides. Really nice. Really takes so long to break obsidian, so that'll prevent teams from just kind of sneaking by there. Punishers will have to go up and over, just like every other team. For Punishers, though, they only have one little bit of obsidian there, so they have not reinforced the sides at all. Punishers, I'd say the favorite in this matchup here. And this is a best of 3 game modes, and this is the first game mode being played, Capture the Wool. The next game mode, I believe, would be Destroy the Core. Destroy the Core would be the second game mode played between these two teams. But Fusion, they are just pushing out that skybridge really well. I don't think they've spread themselves too thin. They have a good amount of defenders in the back. Defense in front of both wall rooms. And now also the midfield.
I don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a different place.
Oh man, Punisher's trying to take out that sky bridge with the TNT cannon. It just did not have the height or the range. You saw Fusion was playing. Sorry, I wasn't saying anything before that. I was grabbing a bite to eat. Oh no! Look at that! Fusion able to shoot some arrows through the lava, blowing up the TNT that was left over in that cannon. My Punishers, they tried something new, but it just did not work out for them. Now, how do Punishers win over the sky bridge? Because clearly Fusion have the advantage here. They can try pushing out the bottom of the map, forcing Fusion to kind of fall back a little bit. But Fusion already has those backline defenders, so that might not even work out. Even if they pass under the sky bridge, they could still die, and allowing Fusion to push that sky bridge out even further. So I think it has to be a very kind of split push to accomplish what they need to. Punisher's not really doing that too well at the moment. And Punishers, again, they don't even have the best defense right now. They, you can see they finally kind of lobbed up, or obsidianed up one of the sides. But they don't have any defense in front of the walls, unlike Fusion. Fusion, they're just, they have much better infrastructure right now. They're placing torches so that it's harder to place blocks along that wall, saving up some of those resources in terms of wood blocks and stuff. I believe torches are in the spawn chest, so they just decide to use those instead. Look at this, Fusion's just right on top of Punishers right now. I'm not sure if Punishers were able to get the extra diamonds on their side. So Punishers have all the diamonds, and yet are still losing these bridges, and Punishers trying to... Oh no, lava coming up. Water being placed, turning that into cobblestone. Fusion trying to burn their way across Punishers on the sky bridge. And it's like the point of no return here. Punishers being, or Fusion being really smart, creating their sky bridge out of cobblestone and things that can't really be set on fire too well. And this lava is just coming down. Water being poured, trying to alter the lava a little bit, but it's making Punisher, it's really difficult to swim and take advantage of Fusion when you're just swimming in that water trying to save what you still can right now. No one on Punisher's side even trying to push the bottom right now. They know how important that sky bridge is, and really they need to take it out to make sure Fusion doesn't go any further. Fusion, 5 members on the top, 3 on the bottom. A really nice 8v8 match right now. And teams only have 30 minutes left to pull something off. Fusion really prepared with the water buckets and lava buckets. It was very smart of them to use some of the iron in their base to create those buckets. But right now, that lava is just destroying the side, and it is creeping down the stairs. Oh no. Punishers, they still have half a functioning staircase, but that thing's going to catch on fire pretty soon. Punishers kind of scrambling. They're still breaking blocks here. I'm not sure, that's not really the most important thing. I don't think that's quite necessary. Punishers have given the diamonds to their defenders, because they really are the last line of defense, especially with no other walls or barricades made at the moment. They were able to finish up the obsidian sides here, so that way Fusion can't just sneak past them. Right now, Fusion just doing a good job on that bridge. Hopefully they can grab some of the cobblestone that was mined out here. Use that on the sky bridge, continue pushing further. Punishers, I'm not even sure what they do at this point. The lava, you can't even see where Fusion is right now because that lava's in the way. They're actually further back than Punishers really think. Recovery's coming backfield. Fusion's just doing a good job. I think their defense is pretty good right now. I'm not quite sure what the water is for. Oh, the water is down to... So, this is what it's for. You run up here, and then that block indicates where the water is, and you can jump down the water without losing any fall damage. Pretty nice. Pretty classy. They're going to continue reinforcing this. But, yeah, Fusion's just doing a good job holding the top and bottom right now. Kind of leaving Punishers at a loss. I don't think Punishers are really responding properly. I think they need to pull one defender and they need to reclaim this bridge. As you can see, they're still pushing out with that cobblestone. I think they're going to try leaving that lava in place for at least a little longer. Punisher's finally having a different idea here, making an archery tower. Usually these sentry towers are usually made out of like desperation. Typically, usually we see them in front of war rooms to try and prevent that horizontal push by teams. But sometimes it's just kind of too late. It'll hold them back on the sky bridge, but it doesn't help Punishers claim that sky bridge or destroy the sky bridge. I haven't even seen Punishers try to do any sort of ground push. I'm not really sure where their head's at the moment. We can try listening in. They are both Spanish teams, I believe. But we can... I'm sure we have some Spanish-speaking players listening in right now. So let's listen in to Punishers.
Tienen que tenerte arriba ahora ellos nada más, ¿eh?
Pedro, si puedes, vete empezando ya la defensa y todo eso.
¿Qué? Vale, sí.
Vete empezando. Bueno.
¿Cómo vas, Pedro?
Poco a poco.
Si lo hacéis van a pulsar Sky como loco, Os tenéis que hacerlo y ganar la partida los dos solo volviendo.
A ver,
si no.
detrás alguien que pueda verlo,
The
detrás de
stairs are
su
all
mid hay
gone right
defensa.
now.
Porque nos vamos a por
Vale,
doble, caemos y que uno se entre en
Sí,
una lana y otro entra a la
tienen
otra.
muros de madera, de uno de ancho.
Vale, perfecto. Eso no
De
es
madera con botones, No.
nada, bueno. Está bien. Podemos dejar la doble en las dos lanas, o al menos en una.
Me viene uno abajo, tú dispararle.
Voy.
Pues nada. No, ya estoy muerto. No, tío, hay uno abajo, tío. Hay uno
Another
abajo. Y se va otro
resource
allá.
chest for
Se
Fusion.
recoge mis cosas y ha ido. Está muy bajo el
His
arco, tío. Está
potions
muy
up
bajo.
there.
Estoy en un lado y además me están disparando.
They are reinforcing their staircase.
Los dos intentar no morir. Intentar guardar su
Debería,
place.
debería ser ilegal lo de la lava, pero bueno.
Pero ya lo tengo.
Ya lo tienes, vale.
O sea, pero espérate, porque me están disparando mucho y quiero asegurar esto, ¿vale? O sea, no vengas todavía con TNT ni nada.
Sí.
A ver, la cosa sería...
Madre camper.
You hear Punishers there. They still seem pretty calm. But I'm not sure who's the team leader there, who's telling people what to do and where to focus. They're not even pushing this bridge half the time. They push when they need to, but it's not necessarily all the time. They push when they have an advantage, but if Punishers are pushing the bottom, then they can easily bring players back down. A nice fence being set up here, so the stairs don't get completely flooded or lavaed. Very nice by them. Looks like Fusion are gonna try to keep going right now. Punishers, just no real way to get up there. They have their sentry tower, which they could bridge from too. I think Punishers should honestly just make a bridge from a staircase from the back. But then again, I'm not even sure how many resources Punishers have left in spawn. So honestly, it could be pretty detrimental to them. Okay, so they still have plenty of resources. So why Punishers? I just don't know what they're pushing right now. It looks like they might be pushing this side. But Fusion just have a height advantage on them, so. Let me just try avoiding the Skybridge altogether, but if you do that, well, I don't see, you need to stop Fusion on the Skybridge to prevent them from moving forward. If you don't destroy the Skybridge, then that doesn't help at all. Still, the Diamond Armor Defender is back here, but guess what? This pit doesn't stop the bridge. So why they're still tunneling it out, I really don't know. They're placing slabs. You can still place blocks on slabs. It's just a little more painful when block spamming. No one's tunneling. No one on Punishers is really even going for a push right now. I don't think I've seen them push this in this match at all. Oh wait, we have. It looks like an Icarus cannon here. Where are they trying to go across though? Into the webs? What is the cannon for? What is the point of this cannon? Fusion definitely see it. There's arrows raining down on them. They were so close to hitting that with an arrow on fire, and they're playing it safe. They're breaking that TNT. Punishers trying different things here. They still have a couple blocks of TNT. They have 11 blocks. I don't see why you would Icarus at this point. I don't understand. What is Punishers? Why? Why? Just because you have TNT doesn't mean that you should really use it. And they're clearly getting shot. So even if they do light off the TNT, they can easily get knocked back and be knocked out of position for an Icarus cannon. No team really kind of giving each other an edge at the moment. And by that I mean like no team really trying to do some kind of crazy heavy push. They're all fairly simple. I kind of really want to keep my eyes on this thing because I don't know the strategy. Lava being placed on Fusion's side here just to prevent anyone from kind of running around the edge of the map. Right, does it go down? It does not go down into the lane at all. Cannon being made. Cannon lit! Accidentally. No, wait, I'm not sure. Oh, that TNT just got wasted. Actually, it's possible. Wait, what? What just happened here? How did he get in the wall room? Did they just cannon themselves all the way across the map into the wall room? Did I see that right? I need to see an eye doctor because I did not see that. He flew across the map then. Wait, what? What? I can't believe that. I didn't capture him flying across because he just went so fast. I thought the cannon misfired, but he is now in the wall room. He's got a touch. Punishers are in the lead. How did that just happen? What? I didn't think that Icarus was going to go that far. I didn't think it had enough power. And of course he water dropped, so he took No fall damage. I've just never seen Icarus that horizontal before. I am speechless. I don't know. That was a crazy good move by Punishers, and that's the kind of offense they needed. That's the kind of strategy they needed. I'm surprised it took them kind of so long to do so. Some TNT going off. Punishers just doing a good job holding on to their TNT. And now they're building another cannon here to try and take out the sky bridge. Their cannon before wasn't too successful. But what an amazing play by Punishers. Seriously. They are no longer they're still in the war room. Who is the amazing cannoner? That is PD Prox. PD Prox is in the wall room. But keep an eye on their name in the chat. Fusion, they still have a good chance with that sky bridge, but their momentum has really just been halted now. Now here's the thing: is Punisher's going to try and come back from that wall room, or are they just going to kind of dance around in there? That's the real question. But seriously, I'm so impressed, and I just didn't see a player fly across because they went so fast. So. Note to self, anytime you suspect an Icarus cannon, zoom out. Fusion now pushing that sky bridge again. Arrow's kind of hitting them, but the sky bridge is wide enough to kind of deflect some of those. Like, nice speed bridge. Lost doesn't lose any armor there. Nice little sacrifice. And those backlane defenders. Fusion, they tried holding them down so hard there. They really did. And I just don't think I've ever seen an Icarus cannon in a race for victory before. That's just crazy. Because there's only... How many blocks are there? There are probably only, 16 blocks of TNT on this map? Or on each side of the map? So, yeah, really nice. Anytime Punishers try to bridge up, Fusion seems to place lava down. So there's just lava walls everywhere right now. The Fusion need a touch to win right now. They're dying closer to the wall rooms. So they're winning in terms of deaths by proximity. They need a touch to tie it up with Punishers. And they only have 17 minutes left to do so. So I hope we see a less defensive focus from Fusion and more offensive focus. Because right now, focusing your energy on someone in the wall room does not help. Staying here does not do anything. You need to catch them as they're running past you in this sort of scenario. Punishers have 2 people out in the sentry tower, both with diamond armor, and that helps. That extra armor really increases how much damage that they can take from Fusion's bows. But the closer they get to that tower, the harder time it's going to be. They're just human shields right now. Punishers now having a chance. Fusion not noticing the tower beneath them. Punisher's waiting for his teammate. Mining up. Teammate's right there. And now they are on the bridge. They're in the middle of the fight. Sloth finds out. Oh, nice water drop. Doesn't die. And I think it's going to come ladder right back up. Falling down. Hopefully another water drop. No death by recovery. Nice try by Punishers to throw them off the Skybridge game. But this bridge can't be extended that much further, just due to the oppressive arrow fire. We still have PD Pro in the wool room for Punishers. You can see on the right side of the screen. And we only have a 1 player by Punishers on the ground, holding down that lower end. And look at this, Fusion. Fusion's feeling the heat. They are falling back. Yeah, because of that limited amount of TNT on this map, I don't think any more cannons can really be made. Usually we see teams just kind of using TNT to make that pit, but we did not see it this time. Because Punishers had other plans. Much crazier plans. Santi's taken out by Slow, and now Punishers are pushing this sky bridge. Fusion is they're on the run right now. Punishers being smart, blocking it up a little bit. I don't know if any of them have lava, but that'd be amazing if they could place lava and do the exact same thing that Fusion did to them. That water is going to slow them on the stairs, though, making it extremely difficult for Fusion to come back. And it looks like Punishers might be going in to try and save their teammate in that orange wool. Let's see how much TNT Pro has. Someone was asking about it in the chat room. He's just running around right now. He does not have any TNT. He is full hunger and full health, but no more TNT in his inventory. I don't know how spectator mode works. Teleport to team member. What's this? Teleport to player. Select a player to teleport to. Oh, that's... I don't know. Spectator mode, silly. Fusion trying to come up, but they're getting... Just like Charlotte's Web, they're getting caught in that water spout. And Punishers have taken over this match. And look at this, they've even gone back and have destroyed Fusion's main advantage in the game. Punishers might just not have lava available to them at the moment. Also, oh, there's the lava. They turned that all into, oh, that's blocked up really quick though. What if they place down some more water? They have an infinite water source. Water slows teams down. Lava, you can't really do anything with. Maybe water, you could argue, is actually better in this situation because, well, it allows Fusion to try and get back up, but it really doesn't help them because there's not much they can do. Lava going up on the other end, and that's going to destroy part of the wood of the bridge. That's going to catch on fire. The cobblestone stairs are going to stay intact, though. And now Punisher's just making a mess for Fusion. So, Fusion, they were able to sneak across the map, and they actually have Los Pichis here. And he's telling out. He's going to have an extremely difficult time getting past the defense of Punishers, though. You see those iron bars, so he's as far along the left without falling out of the world as he can. Nice defensive strategy. And that Fusion member, looks like he's retreating. I don't think teammates are gonna be joining him anytime soon, though. They're too busy holding off Punishers on that sky bridge. And look at this, Punisher's going ahead and trying to extend that sky bridge a little bit out of cobblestone, so that can't catch on fire. I'm not sure if Punishers is aware that he is here. But they are just staying put, keeping guard. Punishers know that they are in the lead right now. How will Fusion come back from this is what I'm wondering. With only 10 minutes left, they're going to need... I hate saying it, but they're just going to need to rush. Fusion trying to pillar up to the bridge any way they can. Lava being dropped down. Oh, just barely out of the way. very close. He was nearly 7th fire. Punisher's taking control of Fusion in the later half of this match. Tunneler is still there. If he's going to make a move, well, he needs to do it now. Those Fiches. But he's staying put for whatever reason. It's not the time to stay put. This is the time for action. Actions speak louder than words, and will touches count. That lava's continuing to go down, and that's going to ruin the stairs on Fusion's side. Fusion now really having no way to easily access that sky bridge. Punishers, they're just kind of nicking them off one by one. Fusion trying to come back, but I'm just not seeing it. That tunneler still just has not done anything. I don't know if he's waiting for teammates to get across, but Punishers, they're just dominating that sky bridge. Punishers, they're just laying back right now. Looks like Fusion's trying to do a team push right now. Let's see how well the defense can go. That tunneler, that's Los Fiches, he came up, he popped his head up, he's gonna die. Oh no, he falls out of the world. Fusion trying to hold off, doing better in those fights there. Punishers can easily re-equip their armor though. We're gonna see a big push trying to get across. They're gonna have to bridge across. Punishers coming up from behind though. They're sending some people back from the sky bridge. And Punisher is responding really well to the Fusion push. Fusion just not sticking together. I don't think they really knew what they were doing once they got to the middle there. Dropping off the sky bridge. Recovery is, and he's going to try to go back. I don't think he's going to try tunneling at all. Nope, no tunnel. And Fusion not able to win that fight there. Trying to push forward, but not successful. And Punishers, I'm not even sure if Fusion knew what to do there. They could have bridged across, but there's been lots of heavy arrow fire. It's very difficult, but once they got to the pit of Punishers, they just did not know what to do. That's just kind of where they fell apart there. I do like Fusion was trying something different, but I don't think their team was really coordinated well enough. Now Fusion, they're trying to go for a tunnel push now. 2 players, one has armor, neither has any armor. So that's going to be extremely difficult. I'm not sure why they're breaking the wall though. On the side, it seems to be kind of, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Punisher still has 2 defenders in the back though. And a sentry tower if they need it, but and they've been spotted on the side too. Not going far enough to fall out of the world, but they know that Fusion is pushing on the bottom. Fusion might just be a mess of ideas right now. They only have 6 minutes to pull something around. Punishers right now on the sky bridge, they're just kind of drawing fire away from Fusion. I really want the Fusion tunnelers to do something, be able to pull something off, but I really don't know what their strategy is, and that is just wasting time right now. Fusion trying to come up from underneath the sky bridge, but it's going to take more than 2 people to take out everyone on this bridge right here. Not even sure where the rest of their teammates are. Still, they still have 2 defenders. They need to give up on the defenders at this point, honestly. I don't think there's any... I don't think... it's spraying their players thin. They need to really make a coordinated team push. Punishers now pulling off what Fusion did at the beginning of their match. Oh no, it looks like Punishers. They're trying to find that lone tunneler right now, Paro. But I don't think Paro's going to be able to get across. You really would have to kind of bridge from the midfield there to do anything. Fusion trying to get up the stairs. Now just completely covered from that mess of lava and water earlier. And Punisher's just holding Fusion off. Doesn't look like they're still pushing. Still keeping Fusion on their toes, but it doesn't seem like Punisher's gonna try and get that orange wool back to their own side. They keep sending like people one by one up to the sky bridge, and that's not doing anything. I don't know. There's still plenty of iron in here, but yet they still choose leather. I'm not quite sure. That's not really equipping their team to succeed, unless they are just using the leather as a. Actually, it looks like Fish and Paro. Those have been the main tunnelers. Maybe they know that they're on a suicide mission, so they don't want to waste any armor. But at this point, you have plenty of armor left. You have time to, you have time to armor up, increase your odds on that last second push. There goes Paro. Paro making his way across. And Punishers, they've been spotted. They're going to try going underground. Iron's not going to win versus, or Leather's not going to win against Iron in this fight. Ralio. Still, there he goes, taking out Sky One's. Let's see if he can follow Fish. Or Pice, She's, whatever. Now he's got Iron, and this is gonna be the last chance for Fusion. Looks like he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna continue tunneling, or if he's gonna come up. But right now, you can just straight run across the map and see what you can do. Hiding out in here. We have a 2v1, no 2v2. Gotta team up together, Fusion. This is your last chance. Fusion taken out by Punishers. And I think that's about it. Looks like Punishers might try getting out in the last second here. They're breaking up the defense. I mean, at this point, why would you not try to escape? I think it's pretty much in the bag. PD Pro, doing a great job holding off. Doing a great job getting into that wall room. That could have gone bad in so many ways. That Icarus all the way from the diamond supply. Couldn't have water dropped. He could have missed that. I half thought that TNT was lit by Fusion. Punishers don't have a really clear way of getting to their bridge now, because they broke that bridge from the ladder point. That's good because Fusion can't just go to that point and keep continuing the bridge. Fusion trying to get across. Big fight coming up. A couple of Punisher members knocked off. Nice water drop. Fusion. Oh, can they take out Slow in full diamond? Slow getting dropped off. Falls in water. He's safe. Diamond's safe. And Fusion pushing as much as they can back in the archery position for Punishers. And they keep going. And it looks like Min, or Pro? PD Pro. Actually, I'm not sure where PD Pro went. Where did PD Pro go? PD Pro, he's running back. He's made his way back. I don't know if he's going to be able to capture the wool in the 20 seconds that are left in this match. He might be able to make it. Let's see if we can follow PD Pro back to the wool. No one on Punisher, or no one on Fusion up on that sky bridge. 7 seconds. Can he get it? And he gets the cap at the last second. And that's the game. Punishers, GG. Punishers winning that matchup against Fusion, and yeah, that play of the game. That play of the game was definitely, definitely that Icarus cannon. Someone do a Twitch clip so we can see that highlight. All right, let's get that because I want to see that again. I really do.